So the other day I was on Amazon and I was looking for a tarot deck, not a tarot deck, an oracle deck that would help me with my money readings. I wanted one that was specifically for it, and I did find it, and I did a video about it right before this video. So you'll see it. It'll be up. If it's not already up, it'll be up. And I saw this. What's the tea? Need to know what's going on? Then let's get the tea on your situation. So tea is one of my favorite things to say. You know, I love that saying. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, the tea, huh? So it didn't have any pictures of the cards. So I kind of went into this like a, blind. I've seen a lot of decks like this cropping up on Amazon, and I thought it would be useful for work, so I just went ahead and got it. Underneath this video, I'm going to put a link to where you can purchase it if you want it. I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I'm supposed to show merchandise every so often. So this is my contribution for March 2024. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everyone who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to get your own reading done, please email me. I'll be glad to give you a reading. My email and all my personal information will be underneath this video, underneath the link for this deck. Okay? So as you can see, it's a very simple box. Very sturdy one. I like this box. Y'all know I'm tired of them tuck boxes. So I'm very pleased with these types of boxes. And I think that they're a decent price that most deck creators can use these. These are not in any particular order. They did not come in alphabetical order. And yes, I have been using them. So you're going to see they are a little bowed. See that right there? That's from me using them. They came straight, but I've been using them a lot. Let me show you the backs of each one. This is the illustration that is on the back. Old-fashioned tea setup. They're not too thick and they're not too thin. That's a nice snapback, right? Nice core to them. The pictures you're getting ready to see. Let me pull this up. Let me show you. So when they say what's the tea, they mean what's the tea, okay? We have some very scandalous cards in here. And I'm here for it. And I'm going to tell you why I'm here for it. Because I do a lot of celebrity readings, a lot of celebrity gossip. You know, I've done like J-Lo and Ben and the royal family and stuff like that. So I thought it would be a lot of fun to have these because I will get more tea. I'll get even more tea on what's going on behind the scenes. And they have spiritual stuff. And they have, just regular mundane stuff too, like bad habits, for example. And what I like the most about that particular vibration is that it's not just, one thing or another. It's a lot of different things that could happen in a person's life. Also, they give some keywords on certain ones, but as you can see, not all of them. Like this one says dust it off. And it reminds me of the time I was telling somebody I hadn't been intimate for years at that point. And they was like, yo, you need to dust that thing off. And this card reminds me of that every time I see it, and it makes me laugh. But so far, I've used this on a couple of different people. Actually, one group, well, it was a couple actually. But I've used it on a lot of people so far, and it is definitely spilling some tea. I mean, definitely. And a lot of times, the readings that I do are for entertainment purposes, like I said, with the celebrities. But also, these things can pull out some stuff that is just important for a person to know. Like if you're dating somebody and they get the impersonator card, that's not good. That's not good. This is somebody who is trying to be something that they're just absolutely not. Somebody could be ignoring you. You calling and calling and calling, and they laying there looking at the phone, So some of these is just like kind of like, oh my goodness, scandalous things. And some of these are things that you need to know. Somebody was asking me about their ex, and we got the moving card, and the other cards around it said that the ex is moving out of town, which is good news to this person. So you can use these for a daily pull. You could just pull one. They're very basic though, so you might want more information. I like using these with tarot and other oracle decks. That's when I got the most out of these. You also can do a full reading with these. I did do several full readings with just this by itself. So as you can see, it's some real scandalous topics. This one, the love triangle. I got this one the other day when somebody's dude was cheating, and that came right up in the love triangle. The groupie card. This came up for me when somebody was actually spying on my client. I thought that was very interesting. The person had created a fake account, and then a card came up for that too. There's one in here for that. And they had created a fake account and was spying on my clients. They were kind of acting like a groupie. Giving money. So as you can see, some of these things are bad, like have a negative connotation, and some of them aren't. So it depends on what is really going on. Look at this. It says somebody digging for dirt. Yeah, that person that I told you guys was spying on my client was digging for dirt on her also. So it's very cool to be able to do a full spread with these. Oh my. Yeah. And they have a lot of modern things going on with this too. Like the cyber stuff. The cyber stuff is extremely modern stuff. So that's really cool. This one made me laugh so hard. I got this for my ex. For one of my ex-suitors. And I laughed so hard. I was like, yep. Some of the cards are just very blunt and right to the point. They don't, they just straight up, And some of them have a little bit more information on them, make them a little bit more, a little bit more illustrative. But like this one, marrying for money. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's that's very self-explanatory, right? Some people marry for money. It is what it is. Unbothered, chilling. So this person is not bothered by the crapola that's going on. Oh, you got a hater. They hate you. They hate your light. They hate your magic. They hate your power. So as you can see, some of them give you a little bit more, down here, and some of them just don't. This is a song by Rihanna, Love on the Brain. I think that's the name of it. Because I hear her singing it whenever I got this card. I got this card like 2 or 3 times. Talking smack. We all know people that talk smack. Sometimes it's jokey jokes and sometimes it's not. So as you can see, as you're going through these, I love these topics. I love these topics. I was like, what? And it got a little diversity going on. See a little brown hand there and there, a little brown face here and there. And people from other cultures as well. It's not a lot of diversity in it. I didn't see like a bunch of older people, maybe, like up to like 45, 50, which is good. Some decks don't even do that. So I thought that part was good. But you always know, I always say the more diversity, the better. But there is some here. I got this card the other day and I was like, oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a hater. This comes up a lot. This came up a lot. People who were focused on winning, positive and negative too. Like one person was real narcissistic and like selfish and greedy, and they got this card. And the other person was just motivated and really just like on their grind. They also indicate financial problems. A couple of people got those cards. The grudge holder. We all know somebody who holds grudges. Been holding the same grudge since the 80s, right? So yeah, you can see how, how beneficial these are. This one is a trip. It's about somebody catching STIs. Like, oop. I didn't get this for anybody yet, so I'm like, This person is really into this other person. Oh, this person is doing that. Okay. So they're faking a funk here. Okay. This person lying. Who making stuff up. This could be an actual fist fight here, or it could just be an argument. It could be somebody at work. And I got this for a man too, so it doesn't have to just be like a girl fight. You know, he's in a fight with a woman at work. So, threatening. So as you can see, these are really helpful with the reading, either to do it by yourself or to add to your other cards. So I've used it a lot. I'm crazy about it. Seriously. I'm really looking forward to it because people asked me to do a reading on, what was it? Another celebrity. And I'm definitely going to use these with my celebrities. Whenever I do celebrity readings, these have to come out. Look at that. Yeah, this is somebody who's looking you up. They're Googling you. They're following you around online. Very, very common thing to happen. I've been seeing that a lot in my readings. Sometimes you don't even know the person is still watching you, and they're pulling up your social media, looking at your Instagram stories. Y'all haven't talked in 5-6 years, and they still out there looking at your Instagram, trying to see what you're doing. This person could be stealing your pictures and keeping them for all kind of different salacious reasoning. This person is cock blocking. Could be lying and telling other people you ain't this and you ain't that and you ain't even did nothing. This person is a divination abuser. And this is interesting because this does happen in my line of work. This is a person who is constantly getting readings. Constantly getting readings. And not because they want answers, but because they don't like the answers that they're getting. Sometimes they just watch them on YouTube like mine, or they might actually be having their own cards, or they might just get a whole bunch of readings. So I thought this was interesting because I haven't heard this term a lot in cards. Fake accounts. You know how people have them fake accounts? Accounts that ain't got no picture on it or got a fake picture on it and they use it to spy on people. Yeah. A lot of people have those nowadays. Wasting time. A lot of time wasters, right? I keep getting this card that a lover wants to make me an offer. And I'm like, I don't have who? I'm like, who? So I'm waiting to see what this offer is. I'm like, who is this and what is this offer? Running. I got this one when a person ran away from the relationship. Often in twin flame relationships, there's a runner and a chaser. I got this one for my runner. A happiness hater. This is somebody that can't stand it. Other people happy. Can't stand it. Fake flexing. This person is all over Instagram flexing, but they really ain't got no money. They really ain't got no money. Or they're spending it all. Crying over you. Self-explanatory one right there. Somebody crying. Somebody's in their head. This is a very typical one I've gotten for air signs. Air signs are always in our head. And so are Virgos. Inside scoop. Somebody nosy and they all up in your business. They probably talking about you. Played out. This is somebody who corny. We used to use this term back in the day. Whoever made this deck must be my age because played out is played out. It's something that we don't use anymore. Drama starter. This could be positive or negative. This could be a person who likes to start drama, as in starting, beef with other people, but they also could be somebody who's just very theatrical. Moving on. Thank you. Next. I always say this when I kick a suitor to the curb. Next in line. Boss daddy. I like this one too. Big D energy. And this could be a man or a woman. I know a lot of women that have bigger D energy than guys I know. So, yeah. Somebody's getting stalked. This could be problematic. Because we all know stalking could lead to something else. Court issues. When I got this the other day, homegirl had some traffic tickets. that she was supposed to be paying on and wasn't paying on. So this came up for her and we discussed that. Unfazed. This person is just not fazed by the Gerby Gerb that is going on. Screenshot. Oh, this person keeping screenshots. They're keeping it's a trail of evidence on you for some reason. And when I did these, even though you can do one like daily pull, I like that picture. Look at that picture. I didn't do one daily pull with these. I pulled 6 at a time. I found that I got a lot more information when I did it that way. So I like that. This person's uninterested. Maybe you want to be with them and they're not trying to hear it. Fishing for comments. Clout hungry. We all know some clout chasers, right? Says anything, does anything, makes it up. Also more of that drama card. Dramatic. I got this for somebody who's climbing up. She's been through a lot, been abused, and she's healing up. I was glad to see it. Bad karma. A lot of people got this card just from doing messed up deeds. Just from doing messed up deeds. Creativity. Stealing from others. Feeding off others. I keep getting this for narcissists. People who have like supplies they feed off of. Dodging bullets. So you gotta be blocking this energy. Dodging it and blocking it. I got this one for a friend who's having problems with her child's school. And they keep on calling CPS and getting them involved with the situation. Which is cool if something was actually wrong. But CPS keeps on finding that there is no abuse present. So I was really glad for her. Because this has been a situation that she's been dealing with. Basically, it's a race situation. The school hates her and hates people that look like her. Travel. All right. So as you can see, very, very basic, but very scandalous and very upfront. So that's why I like this deck. So check out the link underneath this video if you want to get an authentic copy of it. And let me know of what you think of it in the comment section. I have not seen this deck on YouTube yet. Maybe some people have already reviewed it, but I haven't seen it. So let me know. And please come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.